So Mo, start with yourself in terms of your adaptation to this level. How different was it? Is it from junior college? How long did it take you to feel comfortable, and are you comfortable yet?
It's really different from JUCO because in JUCO I only played 1 year, and then from the start I started feeling like I could do a lot of stuff for the team, like passing, rebounding, and scoring around the basket. And then from here, in practice, I see a lot of similar stuff, but in the games, it's getting there step by step, and I feel like I'm getting there.
What is it that you still need to take the next step in?
It's probably a little more confidence in myself, but it's still more putting a lot more work in, get a little stronger, all those little stuff. That's gonna help me get there.
Are you seeing things defensively? When teams when you ball screens, pick and rolls, things like that. Are you picking those up maybe a little bit better than you were earlier in the year?
Yeah, I can say that. Because in JUCO, my team usually we most likely staying down on the screen instead of pushing up a little more. Like those little stuff is still in me that I gotta get away from those stuff.
And not stay up there, but
Yeah,
go with the role guy.
Right.
Yeah, that's coming.
It's coming. Yeah.
In a normal game, you spend more time in the air or on the floor, laying on the floor.
Wait, say that again.
In a normal game, do you spend more time in the air or laying on the floor going after balls?
Oh yeah, I be trying to get all these loose balls and stuff like that.
You seem someone taught you right about going after loose balls. Where'd that come from?
Just trying to get the ball. Like, we need all loose balls, all 50-50 balls. It's gonna help down the course of the game.
Okay, let's start with your backstory a little bit. When did you and your family move to the United States?
My family's still in Mali right now. I only got one cousin in New York and an uncle. So I was born here actually, and then we moved back to Mali. Then I grew up there playing soccer the whole time. And it was in 2017, summer, that I think I started playing basketball for real. And then they took me to international school because I wasn't speaking no English at all too. Then the next year, I transferred to a better basketball school. Then from there, I went to Scotland campus, which is a prep school. Then from there, I started getting offers and stuff. But my grades from Mali didn't transfer, so I had to go to JUCO.
Okay.
And the first year I got hurt, didn't play, and I came over the second year to have a really good year.
Hard being that far from home?
It is actually, but you need to really get used to it.
So
Yeah.
you were born in New York,
Yeah.
but how old were you? You were very young when you moved to
Yeah.
Africa?
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
Really, really young.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2?
Type that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, was your family originally from Africa?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Did you stay with your uncle when you
I stayed with my cousin.
cousin?
Yeah.
You said it was learning English hard. How did you just do that in school? Where did you learn the English aspect?
So it's an international school. Every work they give you in the language you speak. So it's like a lot of Spanish people in there too. I pick up some Spanish over there too. So yeah, it was pretty not that hard because in Mali I used to speak a little bit too, but it just got better. Speaking with people in the streets and all that, that helps a lot more.
Comfortable in English yet, or is there still
I think
time?
I think I am comfortable with it, boy.
We're all still struggling with it.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Don't feel bad.
Nah.
What about the basketball side? So picking up basketball, how you sort of went through that? How old were you when you first transitioned from soccer to basketball?
Like 14, 15, yeah. That's what
Get
it was.
encouragement because people said you're pretty tall. You may have a
Yeah,
future.
I mean, people always said that, but I'm like, in Mali, really, from those younger age, we started thinking about basketball was for women and stuff, because we were thinking about there is no tackles, no other stuff like soccer, and then I just see in a different way when I came in the United States.
How are you holding up physically? You're, 23 games into it and some hard physical games. I'm not sure you probably had these types of games when you were in junior college.
Nah.
How are you holding up physically? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I got a little knee injuries because I had a surgery in
Yeah.
JUCO, but I think I'm doing pretty fine on that side.
Yeah.
Forget the games, practices.
Practices.
I mean, you three guys down there
Yeah.
low, that's got to be more physical than
That's
the games.
definitely more physical, yeah. I get more intense.
You feel like you get bounced around a lot, or
Yeah, we get in and out, We going
Like it.
through it. Yeah, for sure.
Coming off of a really good performance against Oklahoma, and you've had a couple of other types, I mean the team, think of the Pitt game, I think of the Florida game. How do you maintain that? How do you repeat it and continue to repeat it?
I think I'm not as how do you say this, consistent as I want to be yet, but I feel like every game with these type of talents in the locker room, like every game's gonna be somebody else's games. You know what I mean? So like I just keep going day by day, and then just trying to play the best every time I could.
What was it like the first time you went up against Jimmy? I mean, guy that's 280, whatever he was when you first saw him.
Yeah, it was during the summer. I think June, because we was the first two guys in here. So like we started playing 1-on-1 before everybody else get here, and then I have seen him play JUCO too on the national tournament. I seen there before too, so like it was pretty cool playing against him in the first time.
Some of that size, what kind of trouble does that help you?
The size, yeah. Like play against Jimmy gonna get you ready for anybody in the country for sure.
I'm just kind of curious, since you were born in the United States, do you have citizenship?
Yes.
So, and also in Africa, I'm guessing, so
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to, like,
Do not. Thank God.
so when you were able to move back here, it was kind of an
Pretty
easy
easy,
move
yeah.
then, yeah, I got you. Okay.
Where James is also coming from, another country, and you guys are around the same age, both coming here. Does that make it easier having someone going through something a little bit similar? Or?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm pretty cool with James, like everybody else, but that definitely helps a lot.
Has this level of basketball been better, worse? What did you envision Division I basketball being like when you got here? Has it been everything you thought it would be?
Yes. I was thinking about it's gonna be like a lot harder, and then just gonna get used to it. So like that's what I really want to see too, get to something that I'm not gonna be comfortable, and just trying to work and get comfortable in there.
What about Hugs?
It's pretty cool, right? He tough with everything else, but he's pretty cool. I like him.
So many times over the years, we hear similar stories, guys from Africa, they got into basketball because they got too tall for soccer, and that seems to be a very common thing. But do you miss soccer? I mean, was there ever a day like, man, I wish I didn't get this tall so I could, keep playing soccer?
Nah,
Is that,
I do like soccer. Like every time I get a chance to play, I go play. Like in JUCO, I used to play for my soccer team there too, but I feel like this is the best for me. From soccer and basketball right now, I think I would do better basketball-wise than soccer from now on.
right? No, because
Because
of
I was
size,
tall, yeah,
right?
probably, yeah.
Do the skills, though, translate? I mean, playing soccer at a young age, the foot movement and those things, has that helped you
Yeah,
with
for sure. I
basketball?
definitely did, yeah.
Any other ways?
Like running around, just trying to get the ball. Like I be diving with the ball and stuff, just trying to get to the ball.
Just can't touch it, right?
Right, you can't just kick it. It helps with the,
Right.
everything else.
I
Just
guess
move your
you
feet.
can touch it.
Right, yeah.
Well, Joe was just in here, and he said that he kind of learned how to talk to you a little bit differently. Wasn't yelling as much as early in the year, like early on,
Joe.
just Tucson.
Oh,
Yeah, just said that like him and Eric mentioned that they just kind of learned how to speak with you, and maybe James too a little bit differently.
I mean, they always talk like decently, not yelling. But I always been like that. I always listen to my teammates. Whatever they're doing better than me or not, I just trying to listen to everybody, pick everything from every pieces from everybody, and just see their point of views too.
At junior college, Joe, you were one of the better players, right? I would imagine there's not a whole lot of people telling you what to do because you did a whole lot of things right there. Was that different here, like having to listen more and learn more because the level was different?
It's still the same though, because even in JUCO, I was listening to my teammate and everybody around, just picking up a little pieces from everybody else. But now it's just more focused on talking about a specific thing now than it was in JUCO.
You used to Morgantown? I mean, I guess you've lived in big cities. I mean, even Harkham's Philadelphia, right? So, New York, Molly, urban areas. So, what's a small town like in your first year?
It's pretty cool. It's not too crazy. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.